They often say she's an ageless wonder. Her lustful life makes this lady tick. When a young man looks at Madame, she just throws herself right at him. She's young at heart and still getting her kicks. And at Madame's place, she's a primetime queen. She struts her stuff on a TV screen. Her outrageous charm fills this funny fun that we call Madame's Here at Madame's place, she's the perfect host. She rocks the airwaves from coast to coast. Her outrageous charm fills this funny farm that we call Madame's
Good morning, madam. Good morning.
Ronnie. If only we'd met years ago before you met Nancy. You really could have been somewhere today.
Wake up. Wake up.
What?
I have something amazing to tell you.
Oh, Pinky, what is it?
It's snowing.
It's showing? What's showing?
No, madam, it's snowing here in Southern California.
You don't mean it. First the quakes, now the flakes.
It's a real blizzard. It's been snowing all night, and the forecast is for more.
Oh, my gosh. Imagine snow in Beverly Hills deeper than their deep pile carpets.
It's the first blizzard here in history. The freeways are closing. Burbank has reported drifts up to 12 feet deep. The children in L.A. are skating on their swimming pools.
Ooh, Esther Williams must be most upset.
Come, you've got to see it.
Okay, darling. I can't believe it. It looks like Mother Nature could use a good dandruff remover shampoo.
Pretty serious, madam. The telephone lines are down. Traffic is at a standstill. I'm not too sure that your guests are going to be able to get here to do the show tonight.
But, Pinky, they've got to do my show. This is ratings sweep week. That rotten nighttime soap opera Passion Gardens is neck and neck with me, and tonight's the night I can surge ahead.
I know, but it's just one of those things.
That's like saying World War II is just one of those things. Frank Sinatra, Barbra Streisand, Burt Reynolds, and Fleetwood Mac are scheduled for tonight.
Well, don't worry, madam. They're all troopers. Not even a blizzard could keep them away.
Pinky, are you all right? I'll shut the window. Night out for man and the beast.
I had a perfectly fine life until you barged in on me. I didn't barge in on you. I surprised you.
My Sister Sam on USA, Saturday and Sunday.
And lift that leg and 1 and 2 and lift that leg and 1 and 2 and lift that leg and 1 and 2.
Oh, knock it off, Bertie. I'm all pooped out. Try the phone again. Maybe they've got it working.
All right. Let's see. No, it's still out. It went dead right in the middle of that conversation with R.A. Randall.
That's not the first thing to go dead in the middle of R.A. Did he say anything worth repeating?
Well, yes, he threatened to replace your show with an adult soap opera unless you beat out Passion Gardens in the ratings tonight.
Passion Gardens? Have you seen that thing? Why, the Navy wouldn't use it as a training film.
Be that as it may, its ratings are going through the ceiling.
Why would anyone be so interested in the saga of a condo in the marina? Everybody is always getting one of 3 things. Either pregnant, divorced, or rug burn.
Why? Well, because it's smut, and smut, unfortunately, sells.
Ugh, filthy material should stay where it belongs. On my show.
You're right. Okay, now, lift that leg and
gosh,
1 and
Bernie.
2. Come on, lift that leg and 1 and 2. Come on, lift that.
Soup, Bernadette?
Oh, thank you, no, Pinkerton. Oh, Pinkerton, listen to this. The blizzard, a freakish, unpredictable event, has covered Southern California with an eerie white blanket.
Oh, I read that. 400 people in Santa Monica were stranded in their hot tubs and had to be airlifted into their lanais.
Wait, there's more. Listen to this. George Hamilton fell into a deep depression when nobody could get over to his house to check out his tan.
All right. Look at that. Actress Jane Fonda was frozen in an embarrassing aerobic position and had to be chipped out of her leotard.
Snow's turned to ice. Sledding's real good if you want to give it a try.
Sarah Joy Pitts, do you mean to tell me that you used Madam's Etruscan silver tray, for which she paid mucho dinero, as a sled?
Oh, sure. The kids next door are using their father's Mercedes hardtop.
Oh, give it to me. Oh, stop.
Oh, relax, Bernadette. The girl's only trying to have some fun. Oh, she's just uptight because Mr. Honest was stranded here overnight and conducted a pre-dawn raid on her room.
My goodness, what happened?
He said he wanted to find out if she needed a horizontal adjustment.
But Bernie doesn't even have a TV in her room.
I know that. So does he. Oh, hello, Mr. Honest. Did you sleep well?
No, I did not. For a woman who makes a lot of money, Madam provides very cheap mattresses for her guest rooms.
If I were you, I wouldn't let Madam hear me say that.
I know. Madam is like most people. She has a hard time with the truth.
Some weather we're having, huh, Mr. Honest?
I don't really like small talk, Sarah Joy. There's too much of it in the world. People who look like you can get away with small talk, but not when you're talking to me.
Oh, I wonder who that is.
The only person I could think of who would come out in this weather is an agent.
Hey, it is an agent. It's Auntie Madam's agent, Larry Lunch.
I'm not only Mr. Honest, I'm Mr. Perceptive.
Hello, Pinky. Where's Madam? Why isn't Madam here? I need to see Madam. I gotta talk to Madam right away.
She's upstairs soaking her bras in antifreeze.
How'd you get here? The roads are undrivable.
Your telephone line is out. I had to wax my coochies and ski over here. I skied over here through 20-foot snowdrifts in order to tell Madam that R. Ray Randall can't get through to her. Mind if I make a drink? Thanks.
Well, why did you get through to her? What did you want to say to her?
What?
Why did he want to get through to her? What did he want to say to her?
Oh, that the show that's our competition has pre-taped their blockbuster episode for this evening. And it's going to air this evening. It's going to be strictly Sacco Bacco sex. From fade up to fade out. It's going to be nothing but heavy breathing. Strictly T&A, A&T, T&T, A&A, AT&T. I'm worried. I'm real worried. I've never been so worried before in my entire life.
Well, don't you worry about it, Mr. Lunch. Auntie Madam's going to have the biggest stars in the whole world on her show tonight.
Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to talk to her about. That's why I waxed my Gucci's and skied over here. I was almost hit by a runaway snowplow. I braved winds of up to 80 miles an hour and temperatures as cold as zero. I tell you, you know all those stars? Burt Reynolds, Frank Sinatra, Barbra Streisand, and Fleetwood Mac, all of whom are going to be on the show tonight? They canceled because of the snowstorm.
My goodness, what a disaster. What's Auntie Madam going to do now?
Well, if I know Auntie Madam, she'll take the news, digest it very carefully, and then try to eat the couch.
Pinkerton, the phones are working. So would you please tell Miss Bernadette Van Gilder that I've been waiting here for 10 minutes? Thank you. Every other spinster I've ever known has been punctual. Don't do that. How long have you been standing there?
Long enough to assure you that the next time Madam gives a dinner party, you shall be seated next to Danny Thomas.
Please, anything but that.
Oh, please don't beg me, Barney.
All right, now level with me. Why won't she talk to me directly?
Well, it's nothing she wants to discuss or argue about. It's just a fact that she wants stated.
Well, I'm mature enough to accept that. What is it?
Madam has come up with a brilliant idea for tonight's show.
The best of Madam, her sexiest clips.
No.
Her whole movies with Bruce Jenner.
No.
Well, then, woman, what is it?
A talent show.
I beg your pardon?
Well, Madam is going to challenge Passion Gardens by putting on a talent show tonight.
Well, that's great, just great. Starring who? Nobody can get here.
Well, I'm getting to that. Starring Miss Sarah Joy Pitts.
What?
Mr. Walter Pinkerton.
I don't believe this.
And yours truly, Miss Bernadette Van Gilder. And someone by the name of Mr. Barney Wolf.
I've always wanted that woman to do a talent show. I'm really glad that she's finally come to her senses.
Excuse me.
Talent show. Stardom. And what about those commercials, huh?
This guy's the greatest comic since Roger Mudd.
You know the one where the fingers go walking through the phone book? Fingers don't walk.
Where's that damn book?
What if your fingers were busy walking and somebody almost runs you down through a crosswalk? Well, what are you going to do? Just yell at them and give them the toe?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the comedy styling of Mr. Barney Wolf. Let's hear it for Barney.
Love you.
Barney, you're going to have to take up sign language so you won't hit those. Yes, my next big talent happens to be my own niece. But I needn't have told you because you'll see the similarity immediately. So here she is. Make her a star so she can have her own money for personal things, please. I'm sick and tired of her wearing my brassieres. Yes, here she is, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sarah Joy Pitts. Yay, Sarah Joy! Folks, she is a truly, fully developed talent. And now I'd like to present an honest singing talent doing some honest singing for the first time in his honest life. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Honest. Yay, Mr. Honest!
Thank you very much. I don't really mean thank you because I know you applaud for anyone and anything. I'd like to sing a song. Well, actually, I wouldn't like to sing it. It's just that I'm stranded here and I have no alternative.
Boring as owl's breath. Get on with it.
I'd like to sing this especially from my wife.
How sweet. You must really love her.
No, I hate her guts. And I'd leave the big tub of flab if she didn't have an inheritance coming. This is for you, hog breath. When I was 17, it was a very good year. Actually, it wasn't a good year at all. I had terrible acne, and I was the only kid my age with a bedwetting problem. I had a cheap electric blanket, and I short-circuited 3 square miles of Cleveland. When I was 21, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for city girls who lived up the stairs with all that perfumed hair. And it all came undone when I was 21. In all honesty, when I was 21, it was the worst year I ever had. I could only afford cardboard shoes. My sister ran off with the Bakersfield chapter of the Hells Angels. And the city girl who lived up the stairs with all that perfumed hair turned out to be a guy. When I was 35,
Thank you, Mr. Honest. And now, here's that sensational song and dance team, Pinkerton and Madam.
Gee, I'm straight after being out late, walking my baby back home.
Hey, Miss Madam.
Yes, Mr. Pinkerton?
You know, in my old act, I used to have a big finish. I'd eat a wristwatch.
Oh, why'd you give it up?
Too time-consuming.
Arm in arm over meadow and farm, walking my baby back home. Mr. Pinkerton?
Yes, Miss Madam.
Do you know when I was young, I was a bubble dancer?
Oh, really? Why don't you quit?
My career blew up in my face. We go along harmonizing a song or just reciting our poem.
Miss Madam,
Yes, Mr. Pinkerton?
you know, my wife just left for the Caribbean.
Oh, really? Jamaica?
No, she went of her own accord.
Then we continue again. Walking my baby back. Walking my baby back. Yeah, walking my baby back. Oh.
Hey! This show reminds me of the one Madam did with the Skid Row Precision Grill tune.
Well, Bonnie, what do you think?
Let me put it to you this way, Pinky. We'll stay in touch.
Well, what do you mean?
I mean, there's no way we're going to be able to beat out Passion Gardens with stuff like this.
Oh. Maybe it'll get better after the commercial.
Oh, come on, Pinkerton. With Bernadette Van Gilder reciting a poem about love? That's like Truman Capote playing middle linebacker for the Denver Broncos.
Yes, sir. Certainly, R.A. You betcha, R.A. Well, goodbye, R.A. Oh, my.
What did he say? What did the boss say?
He said he loathes the show with every pore of his being, and he suggests we clean up the stage with a poopa scooper.
Maybe I'll look for a job in the computer field. I understand that there are thousands of jobs available.
Now, Barney, before you do that, come here. Here's what I want you to do before Bernadette comes on stage. Now go to the drummer and tell him that.
Are you serious?
Please, just do what I said, Barney. Oh, we're back. Well, I will now apply the coup de grace to this show and my career as I introduce Miss Bernadette Van Gilder reading a love poem by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. I think we all love Browning.
How Do I Love Thee by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee with the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach when feeling out of sight. For the ends of being an ideal grace, I love thee to the level of everyday's most quiet need. By sun and candlelight, I love thee freely as men strive to rise. I love thee purely as they turn from praise. I love thee with passion put to use in my old griefs and with my childhood play. I love thee with the love I seem to have lost with my lost saints. I love thee with the breath, smile, and tears on my life. And if God choose, I shall love thee better after death.
Hey, do it like you don't need the money, honey. Oh, take it all, take it all. Well, Bernie, Elizabeth really did bear it. Well, that's our show for tonight, ladies and gents. If we're here tomorrow, please tune in. Good night, everybody. Hello? Oh, Ray, yes. What? You have good news and bad news. That's good. That's not so good. But it's better than nothing. Yes, goodbye, Ray. Oh, my.
Well, what did he say? What did our Ray Randall say, madam?
Well, first of all, the good news. We beat Passion Gardens in the ratings by 1/16 of a point.
Hey, boy!
Oh, congratulations, Bernie. You saved our skins by exposing yours. Well, now for the bad news. Passion Gardens wasn't even on the air tonight. The snowstorm knocked down the transmitter at the other network.
A 1/16 of a point? Do you mean to say that...
That's right, Barney. All of our combined talents 4 boobs and a tap dancing team were almost beaten out by a test pattern. Oh, my, Bernie, I never saw anything like it.
Bernadette, please. You've been in your room all day.
I will never show my face or any other part of me in public again.
Let me give it a crack. Bernie? Barney. Look, honey, what you did last night was perfectly okay. You just let loose a little bit, and it's good for you. Get your juices flowing.
It's going to be worse than I thought.
She even covered all the mirrors in her room. She's too ashamed to face herself.
Maybe we ought to call Spinster Hotline. They'll know what to do.
Won't be necessary.
Bernadette Van Gilder, you are not an animal. You are a human being.
Oh, I am a disgrace.
As they say in the nude skydiving clubs, you've got nothing to hide.
Oh, fantastic. You saved the whole show.
Yes, we love and best of all respect you.
Oh, then you mean you're not ashamed of me?
Oh,
No.
of course.
Oh, great. Here, help me with this. Oh, great. Thanks. Because I want to show you the new steps I worked out for tonight's show. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm